Welcome to Project Pro Code Recipes. In this video, we are going to learn on how to work with time series in Python. So this is my code snippet over here. I have copied this code and I have pasted that in my Jupyter notebook. I'll explain to you the code over here. So let's get started. So while doing analysis of a time series data set, you need to be very thorough with with using Python pandas different libraries and pandas different functions to manipulate those to manipulate those data points in order to extract as much information as possible. In this video, we are going to learn the same. So I've imported warnings. Now from date time, I've imported date time. This is my module and this is my library that I'm going to use for working with date time data points. Now import pandas as PD. So you can see over here I created uh, my data dictionary, date, and then car sales. This is basically I'm creating a short data dictionary by myself that contains different dates along with different car sales. Now df equal to panda.data frame. I am first converting this data frame, yes, this data dictionary into a data frame. So data, I need to pass a parameter data, then my column names. So my column names are date and then car sales. Now as I have not specifically said that my these entries are my these entries are time series, so they haven't been time stamped yet. That is my panda is going my python is going to recognize these entries as just string values, nothing else. But I want my pandas to tell that these are not just string values but these are dates, so treat them as dates. So what I'll do, I will convert my these date column to, I will timestamp them, I will convert them to time format. So pd dot to underscore date time df date. Now this has converted my df. I've saved a new column df date. This has converted my data frame. My date column into has timestamped them and created a new column date. Now df dot index. So I want to set my index. So I'm setting the same column date as my index. Now delete df date. So the one data the one date column in my pandas data frame was the one that was string values but not but haven't been timestamped. I timestamped it over here and then I dropped my date column. Now print df. So print df 2014. So what it will do, it will go and select all the observations that are in 2014. So basically you can see all of my observations are from 2014 itself. Now print 2014-05. So it will print all the observations that are from 214 and 05 May. So all of my observations are 214 and 05. So let's check that out. Now you can see the initial data frame. I converted that into so I converted that, I timestamped them and converted it into time series. Now finally you can see both of these are same as I told you, because all of those values are from 2014 May. Now if I change any one of them to 7, so my total number of, yes, my total number of entries over here are going to change. As you can see, 41 is missing because the 41 comes under 057. Okay, now let me convert that back. So now I want to select all the observations after May 3rd 2014. So I'll select that, I'll write df the data frame name, then date time. Because it was date time format should be this. You cannot change the date time format as it is default in Python. So 2014, then the month, the year, the month, then the date. So this means start from these day, particular day, and then this colon means select all of those coming forward. So it is going to do the same. Now over here I am selecting that between specific two specific date, means basically I need to pass my first parameter, that is the starting date, then the ending date, and it is going to select all those in between. Now df dot truncate. So truncate means remove all those truncate means cutting or shorting that out. So it will short all those dates that are after 5/3/2014. Now print DF5 2014. So let me show you. This was the now this was all after. Okay, this was these data set, that is 5/3/2014 to 5/4/2014. Okay, 5/6/2014 to 5/4/2014. Then it truncated in the next statement. We truncating also, it truncated all those that was after 5/6/2014. Then print DF514, that is print all those that are in 514. So it printed those values for me. Now df.resample d.mean, it will calculate the mean date column, and it will calculate the sum for my date column. So you can see the mean is this over here, and the sum is this over here. Now I want to plot it too. So df.resample, it will plot my sum on the basis of date. So these will contain over here, the y-axis will contain the car sales, whereas the x-axis will contain the date. So you can see it by on 4th my sales has shooted up, on 2 it has increased, and on 3 it has decreased again. You can see 70 was on 2nd, and 50 and on 3rd it was 51. Basically, analyzing a time series by graph is one of the best method for analyzing a time series model, for analyzing a time series data set. This was all about codes in this video. For more industry relevant project, you can visit our website, and for more code recipes like this, you can visit our website as well as our YouTube channel. You can also use this click here function to submit your request for your customized recipe. The URL for the code in this video is available in the description below. Thank you.